Okay, all praise and glory go to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakadash, Brakathum, double honors to the elders of GMS, and salutations to all you Akim out there that's pushing this truth. And name of this lesson is called Job 5 and 12 proves the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. The word enterprise. All right. Now I was reading the scripture, and I was at work thinking about the scripture. You know what I'm saying? I came home and I read it one day, and I got to going into the word enterprise, and really what it led back to was the RFID chip, man. When I was going into the meaning of this word, man, you know, be surprised, once you look up them words and what they go back to. Now, let's go ahead and get into this lesson. This is Job 5 and 12. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, all right? And that's who? The elite bankers, that run the society, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise, all right? And the enterprise will be what? Their new world order, all right? So when they're thinking, that's why it also says in Job, let me get that real quick. Also in Job, let me see, feel belly, all right? All right, they're not going to be able to completely set it up, because why? That's when the Lord is going to return, all right? And this great destruction is going to come upon them, all right, within World War III. This is hold on, surely you should feel the quietness. It's about the Salakia. That's not it. The other one, feel his belly. I put feel. It's this one right here. Hold on. Salakia, Job 20 and 23, it says, when he is about to fill his belly, all right, click on it, which is talking about his new world order, all right. In fact, I'll start from 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And that wicked is talking about who? Us, all right. See, the laborer, the sufferer, the wretched, all right, the people that's going through hell, man, all right. The people that's suffering. It says, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and he shall rain it upon him while he is eating. All right. So right when this devil think he got everything handled, man. All right. The Lord is going to bring this judgment upon him. All right. Now let's go into the word, enterprise. Let's go back to 5 and 12. Or enterprise. All right. Wisdom, sound knowledge, success, sound, efficient, wisdom, abiding success, right? And that's what it is, will be what? The success of the so-called Edomites, all right? Esau sitting up his, really taking our birthright, man. That's the success he want, all right? Abiding success, undertaking, because really when you go into the word enterprise, it literally means to take, all right? So just like when you read Daniel, I think it's the 7th chapter, says what? The saints shall what? Take the kingdom. Well, this bastard, this Edomite, he's trying to what? Take our birthright, all right? Or what? Take over the world. Complete world dominance, And I'm going to show you that, how the word enterprise goes, and basically it goes into the RFID microchip, here we go right here. It says the word enterprise, a project undertaken or to be undertaken, especially one that is important or difficult. And that's true, man, because he got so many things being being thrown at him. You got the whistleblowers. Got us. You got hell. He can't even set up a damn central bank without war. You know. So he got all this shit. Coming up against him, man. Which this is a very difficult task, man. It's not something you can just set up overnight. I think it was a certain year they wanted the New World Order or the people chipped. I forgot. I think it was the dude. Forgot his name. I think it was Rockefeller. They wanted the people chipped by a certain date. So that shows you right there, and that dude is dead now, and it shows you uh, right, right there that is something very difficult. It's nothing. He's gonna get a lot of opposition. Especially when he start pushing it, man. You got these different militia groups and just people that's not gonna take it. Period. You know. That's why Book of Revelation says what he deceived the people. All right, and taking the mark taking taking that mark. It says a project undertaken or to be to be undertaken, especially one that is important or difficult or that requires boldness or energy. Let me see the synonyms they give for, but it's more synonyms to it though. It says plan, undertaking, venture, drive, aggressiveness. All right. Now that reminds me of what? Revelation. So let's get that, because it says one of them is what? Aggressiveness, push. Oh, see, and that's the spirit. No, I ain't pay attention to that word push at first. All right, because Apostle Tahar said 2019 is what? When Esau's gonna really push this chip this year. See, ambition. All right, so what his ambition is to what? Chip the masses. So let's go into oh yeah, let's hit Revelations. Salakia. Clicked it off. Let hit, like I said, that reminds me of what? Revelations 12 and 12. All right. He's gonna get aggressive, all right. Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having a great wrath, because he knoweth he have but a short time. So look, he's gonna get real aggressive, man. All right. Because why? He has what? But a short time, man. All right. He was supposed to have a master's chip years ago, man. All right. But now it's time for him to get aggressive, man. All right. Bring that wrath. Now, let's hit the word enterprise, and let's hit these synonyms real quick. All right. It give you something that says action, activity, affair, attempt, baby bag, ball game, business, campaign, and he's gonna go on a champion campaign. Crusade, that's a good one. Establishment, firm. Let's see. Now listen, look, stake. Now tell me what the hell the word stake is a synonym to the word enterprise. Now, look at this, and we know what the word stake means. To a stick or post pointed at end for driving into the ground as a boundary mark, part of fence, support for a plant. A post to which a person is bound by execution, usually by burning. Yeah, when you burn somebody at the stake. All right. And the words is what? Pelling. The word is pelling, picket, post, rod, spike, staff, stick. All right. Now, let's go into the book of Revelations again. What a coincidence. Salakia. The only thing I had to do is just go over. But here we go right here. You read the scriptures. So, okay, when you read this chapter, Revelations 13, and he calls of all, both small and great and rich and poor and free and bond, to receive a mark in their right head or in their foreheads. Now let's check out that word mark. All right. A stamp and printed mark or or a mark stamped on the forehead or on the right hand as a badge of the followers of the Antichrist. All right. But let's see what that word go back to. Listeners, look, karags. All right. Which what comes from the word what? Karagma. All right. It says a pale, a stake, pelladized, or rampart, pales between which the earth and trees and timber. See? A pale. Now, you can see in that word enterprise, okay, it goes, the word, one of the synonyms is what? Stake. All right. And that's what the word charagma go back to. See, a pale estate. Now tell me that. Is that such a coincidence, man? So Job 5 and 12, like I was saying, also what? Proves that what? The mark of the beast is what? The RFID chip, man. Look at that. You know? Now, like I was saying, show you something else, because like I was saying, it also means to take, you know? Same thing, a project undertaken, typically one in difficult, requires an effort. All right. I was saying, comes from the old French, undertaken, feminine past participle, used as a noun of interpredere, based on the Latin pendere, what, to take. See? Esau wants his birthright back. He wants to take it back, man. And through that, he's going to use that to what? Try to kill off the tribes, all right? And to chip the masses, man. It literally means to take. You know? Now let's go into it in the etymology, my dictionary. All right. Same thing. See? All matches up. But it was something else in here. Bitch. I think it was as an adjective. Give me 1 second. I think it was the word undertake. Hold on. I think it was the word undertake. Salakia. Word undertake. Right. Here we go. Right. The word undertake says century 1200 to entrap. C13 to set about to do, to undertake the from entry between among padre to take. But the word that stood out, the meaning says what? To entrap. All right. Because Esau is going to use like food, you know, or these different terrorist attacks. You know, it's going to be one big trap, you know. So when you go into Revelations, the 19th chapter, it says what? He what? Deceiveth the people into taking the mark of the beast, you know, to entrap, to set about, to do, right? So it's going to be one big trap, man, you know. And he going to mainly use food, man, you know, and all these different events that's going to take place over here in America, man, you know. But that's all I want to hit right there. And also, right, let's go back to the book of Job. I'm going to read that over. It's Job 5 and 12. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. All right. It says precept, because that scripture right there is talking about, you know, Esau not fulfilling his new world order. And this is one of the precepts. This is a good precept, you know. Psalms 33 33 and 10. The Lord bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught, to make of the devices of the people a none effect. All right. The counsel of the Lord standeth forever, and the thoughts of his heart to all generation. Blessed is the nation whose Yahweh is the Lord, and the people whom he hath chosen for his own inheritance. You see? Because at the end of the day, who's going to inherit the kingdom? The Israelites, man. So your counsel is not going to stand. So with that, I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashem Awashai, Bashem Kakadash, double honors to the elders of GMS, and salutations to all you Akim out there that's pushing this truth. Shalom.